Well, good morning, everybody. It's lovely to see you all here. I'm delighted to be asked to chair this next session, although I have noticed that chairing a session at a colloquium is slightly different to chairing a session at a normal conference. There seems to be a lot more work for the chairs, so thank you for that. I am Julie Ling. I am CEO of the AIIHPC since January this year. We are a membership organisation, and looking around, I think I'm preaching to the converted. There are many familiar faces who are very familiar with the work of the AIIHPC. We represent 55 national associations from 32 countries throughout Europe, and we also have members from 60 countries, so from other countries outside of Europe. We're probably most famous for our congresses, which take place every other year, and our research congress, which, by the way, means another trip back to Dublin next June, so I hope many of you will make that. We also have, through the strength of our organisation, is our members, and many of those work tirelessly to produce really good, I think, really good white papers and evidence where it's available for a really big range of issues in palliative care, such as intellectual disabilities, children's palliative care. So I hope, if you're not familiar with those, that you'll look at our website and that you will use some of those papers. Okay, that's the AIIHPC bit done. So this morning, I'm really delighted to introduce our next speaker, who is Suresh Kumar. He's the founder and director of the Institute of Palliative Medicine in Kerala, southern India. The institution became the first WHO collaborating centre in a lower middle income country. So a bit like yesterday, we're going to have another model where we're looking at people who have worked with perhaps not huge resources. The model is currently being replicated in other states throughout India and also in some other countries, so in Indonesia and Sri Lanka, for example. And Suresh assures me he's only spending between 5 and 10% of his time in Kerala, so I'm sure that's not great for the Kumar family, but very good for palliative care. So this session is slightly different because we just have one speaker. So Suresh is going to speak for half an hour. And just so that you realise that we're really responsive at the colloquium, several people said to me last night that they would like the opportunity to talk maybe in small groups after the talk, and then maybe we could feed back to speakers and perhaps have a discussion. So Suresh is going to speak for half an hour, then we'll have maybe 10 minutes for you to talk to people, and then we'll have some questions and answers and some discussion, I hope. So on with the next session. So Suresh, thank you.